Hello everybody, it's Jen Baya, Life Coach Positive Living. Hope everybody's doing good today. I have been receiving a lot of emails regarding relationships, and throughout this journey that we're taking together, changing our lives to positive living, we're going to touch on all types of things, because how you feel about yourself comes into play, how we dress, how we value ourselves, relationships. So we're going to touch base on a lot of different topics. So since this seems to be a very prevalent concern, I wanted to begin a little on relationships. What is so difficult for us in relationships? Why is it so hard to find that perfect person? Let me give you a little insight. You know, when you meet this guy or girl, and they're gorgeous, and oh my God, and just everything delicious, and so you get their attention, and you guys are going back and forth, and you're definitely turned on to the situation, and so you dive right in. Why not, right? Okay, so you dive right in, and then you start to spend a lot more time with this insanely incredible person, and you're not so smitten anymore. What has happened? You know what? We, as a whole, rush into things because we're in a time right now that we are inundated with information, and we are so used to getting instant gratification. And so this is bleeding over into our relationships. Taking our time seems like, well, why? This person is here, we seem to get along great, things are, really buzzing, let's do this. Well, here's why. Now you have, given a substantial amount of time to this person that is just the absolute person of your dreams. And slowly, the real person starts to emerge. And when I say real person, these people aren't necessarily putting on a facade, faking anything. Anybody can be magical for a day, magical for a month. What I think happens is that we romanticize and fall in love or in deep lust or like with the idea of who we think these people are. And what happens is who they really are, we start to really pay attention to. Whereas, we're blindsided by love, so we're overlooking all the telltale signs that this is not the right person for us. And we wind up doing this until it's a little too late. And then you're in a relationship, and feelings are hurt, and we say cruel things to each other, and oh, you're just not who I thought you were, and you just pulled me and led me along to believe that you were this quintessential amazing person, when in reality we have painted this picture of perfect for us and assumed that this person was all of those things. So take your time with relationships. Take your time with friendships. Take your time with anything that's got to do with involving your heart. Because if somebody is meant for us, that relationship is going to withstand the pressures of society, the pressures of whatever, our friendships, any of that. So take your time. If somebody is really into you, they're going to be into you a week from now. They're going to be into you a month from now. So the best advice I can give there, and this is something that I have had to learn because I am a hopeless romantic, and I keep waiting for my knight in shining armor to come and just swoop me up. And so I have always had a tendency to rush into relationships and wind up with a stalker freak or the crazy guy on the which, guess what, he was crazy the whole dang time, but I just didn't see it and I overlooked it because I was looking through rose-colored glasses. And so just love yourself enough to know what you want in a relationship and to take your time building a relationship if that's what you're going for. Now, if you're, in it to win it and, you're just down for the pound, more power to you. But be fair and be forthright in what you're wanting, because when you're dealing with people's emotions and with matters of the heart, can really cause some significant damage. And I don't think any of us wake up and say, you know what, today I want to see how many people's lives I can absolutely screw up. Okay, you know what, you might have those days where you're in that frame, but I really don't think as a general rule of thumb that we want to cause harm to other people. Being a person of your word and being very candid, meaning that you are truthful, just commands respect, and you will find that people will accept you for who you are if you hold true to who you are. So here we go. Let's say you met this great girl and really into her, and you're kind of feeling like, I feel like we can kind of take this to the next level. Talk to her, talk to him, whomever, and say, you know what, I'm really digging you, I'm really having a great time, and I'm really starting to feel like this could go to the next step, and I want to know where you are with things. And people will tell you. They will tell you. They may not want to, at first, but when you do ask these questions, be prepared that they may not be into it as far as you are into it, and they may have, a whole different idea of what this relationship is. But isn't it better to know now than to find this stuff out, months into it and really cause yourself damage or cause somebody else some heartache when you could have been very clear from the beginning? We're in a time where it's okay to see various people. It's okay to date more than one person until two people decide that they are completely committed to each other. It is okay to play the field, but not to play people's hearts or emotions. So those are two different things, right? So if you're up front and you're like, you know what, right now in this time of my life, I'm finding out who I am, and in order to be the best version of me for you or for anybody else, I have to find out what that is. And if you want to stick in this with me, I'd love to have you. And if it's not, what you're needing out of a relationship, that's fine too. I don't want to hold you back or anybody else from finding their true happiness. But honesty in everything we do, so important, because you'll find that people can deal with facts. It's that unknown stuff that drives us, because our mind will take us to the absolute worst place possible. It always does. And so when you're dealing in truth, you know what it is. And then you've made the decision to continue to participate or to bow out and say, this isn't for me. So finding out who you are and offering that to whomever, remember that when things happen quickly, they usually end quickly. And if you realize that you have fallen in love with the idea of somebody rather than who they really are, yes, you're going to be disappointed. You're going to be horribly disappointed. So don't do that to yourself. Take your time. Life is short, but love is forever. And we all deserve the best of everything. Here's how you can get the best of everything. Take your time. Be honest. And please please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am really enjoying being able to do this, and I'm looking forward to, we're going to be doing some podcasts soon. I'm going to be doing a lot of live chat soon. And for some of you who are just so curious and want to hear me sing and play guitar, I'm going to surprise you with a snip here soon. But that isn't what positive living is about, although for me it is. It's my music. But this is about you. This is about me. This is about us learning and growing together and becoming the best version of us possible and the happiest version of us. All right, guys. Until next time, be amazing because you are.